Dude, that is so funny.
Fucking goes to the
With him shit talking,
hard,
watch him.
While he's a donut. While he's a donut, bro. Only in one piece.
I think it's like a seal or something, so they kind of painted it like it is in the show.
Yeah,
And they have this knife that's like a huge part of the...
That shit's sharp.
Like the demon slaying knife.
What the fuck?
It's a Roman gladius. Why don't you turn your camera on?
Dude, he's probably still taking a big old dump, dude.
I want to see that.
Yes.
The camera in the bathroom.
Yes.
What up, Wes?
Saw it, dude.
Welcome.
Dude, Wes,
To
how
my
tired
show.
are you right now?
I'm good, honestly. I just ate like half an edible. Be feeling pretty good part of the way through this. So
No. Joe, it's
the only
Joe's
thing in
show.
my stomach.
Joe just said it's his
Joe's
show.
It's my show now.
He's running it.
I've taken over.
I set up everything, but I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm giving it to you.
All right,
Improv.
look.
And you're still going to do all the editing pro bono for me.
Look, Mr. Executive, I have to be honest with you. I had a protein shake, and then I ate an edible, so we'll probably be pretty stoned if we don't get this underway. So
Let's get
just
rocking and
wait.
rolling, baby. All right, y'all want to get right into the episode because we got a banger.
Hold on, real quick. I want you guys to take note of this. You got the polo.
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
are we doing the Weeb Fit right now?
But look at this. Oh, look at these shorts.
Oh,
all business up top, party down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I had to get the work pants off, but I kept the polo on.
yeah, dude.
Fair enough.
So
And I
Look,
literally-
I kept my work clothes on too.
How's this lighting? Is this acceptable?
that's good. That's good. That's way
This
better
is
than
white
your.
screen.
It's way better
This is
than the
white
fucking
screen for
car.
24 hours. Yeah, I know. Dude, the car's beautiful though.
Yeah.
No,
I got
like-
a good thumbnail out of it. That episode did pretty
Yeah.
damn well.
It's because I was in it, dog.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
exactly, man. Dude, you bring in the views. Just run the show, run the network.
Is the video feed good?
Yes.
Am I like breaking up or anything?
Periodically, but it's not.
For a second, but
Is that going to cause you some huge problems later?
Absolutely
Okay.
not. Me and Wes have dealt with 5 million times worse.
Okay.
You know what's a horrible feeling? Getting through an entire hour and a half and then realizing that you didn't hit record.
Yep.
How many times
That's
have you
happened
done that?
multiple
I bet
times.
you've done that like 3 or 4
Dude,
times.
shut the fuck up. I've done it so many
I
times.
know you, man. I know you. I fucking know you.
Dude, Wes has seen the rage, man. Like it's not very outward, but I'm just like, all right, Wes, I'll talk to you later, bro.
I'm fucking I'm out. I'm doing it.
I know how you get when you're really upset. You just shut down.
Yep.
I know.
Yep, that's exactly what I do. I'm like, all right, talk to you tomorrow, bro. Peace out.
Let me see if I need
So-
to. What's up?
How's the games progress coming?
The gains? I've gone up a little bit, man. You're skinnier than me now for sure. I'm at like-
you've been slacking recently.
No, I haven't been slacking. I can't work out right now. I've got tendonitis right here.
Oh,
So I have to stay off of it for like probably 2 more months.
the
and then I'll
fuck
get
is
back
that?
to lifting.
What did
But
you do?
no, I was lifting way too heavy.
Oof.
I hit 184, which was huge for me. I know that's not a lot, but for me on bench, I started at like, man, whatever 25 on each side is, 95. I started on 95 and I got up to 184.
That's tremendous
was-
progress.
I was super psyched about it,
Nice.
and I was benching maybe a little too hard, a little too vigorous.
Dude, how fucking
And-
hard were you going
Fair enough.
leading
You
up
know
to
the
that?
worst thing? You know the worst thing? You know who was
You
with
have to pay
me?
attention to your
Ow.
body, my guy.
Al was with me. And I'm always making fun of him for getting injured because he gets injured constantly, okay? He walks outside and both of his fingers break. So I'm making fun of him the whole workout, and I feel it. Like I do a little set, and I immediately go, oh, something's there. But I have to play it off the whole workout.
Oh
'cause I'm
no,
like,
dude, why'd you play?
"Tell Tyler."
Why'd you
I'm not gonna
play
tell
it
Tyler.
off?
Dude, I went light. I made up an excuse and just went light the rest of the time and never told him about it. He's good. If he sees this, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, he's definitely. I'm gonna tag him. I'm a timestamp it. Yeah, yo Tyler, check this shit out.
It's okay, man. I've got so much dirt on him. If he ever betrays me, I can
Shadow play.
Don't worry.
Shadow play of the owl, man. We need to get him on. But
You ever gotten him on
he's
yet?
very. I've gotten him on BKL. As a phone call for for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and you got him and Hank on there.
Yeah, him and
Watch
old.
that one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Him and old Hanky Panky going hard in the paint on them
We
questions.
need to get Henry on video call like this. It'd be great.
But it's just this whole thing is like anime based, and he's not really. I mean, is he? Does he watch?
He actually started reading One Piece.
I got him to read. He stopped in.
Oh, he did tell me that he started it, and I'm like, okay, once you get up to this point, then we can like freely talk about like a whole bunch of shit. Because Morgan started it too, but only like 5 or 6 episodes. But okay. Let me start the episode real quick before we go fucking haywire. All right. Let me get another sip of my tea, because that's a thumbnail right there. I got the lotion in the thumbnail, and I got your face in the thumbnail. Oh wait, where'd you fucking put it? Stop. No. You got to keep it in frame.
For you. Let me make it easy for you.
Yes. Okay, welcome to another to another edition of the Weebing with Wes podcast, brought to you by the creator of the Broke Knock Life podcast and a special co-host, a special OG lad guest that I already introduced, so I don't really feel like doing it again. It's your boy Joe, your boy Big Bicep Bitch Tendonitis Joe.
What's wrong with you, man? You should do me like that.
No. I saved it. Big bicep, man. It balances out. Big bicep, bitch. It balances out.
I want you to do some. What do you call that? I want you to do some A&R work and take out the tendonitis or whatever and put something else in there.
I'll put my own bleep.
It's gonna be like a Bruce Lee. It's gonna be like a Bruce Lee movie. Like your mouth is gonna move.
Like the old Godzilla movies.
Yes, exactly. Hold on, I'm gonna jump out of camera. I need to grab some water.
Jump out of camera. But this episode, it's special because this is dedicated to a very we've talked about them very briefly, but we've never dedicated a whole show to the Dogtooth.
Oh my god.
The Katakuri. The 1 billion berry bounty bitch.
Bitch, are you joking?
No, dude, he is the opposite, man.
Huge bitch.
Dude, the complete opposite of a bitch, literally.
No. If you lose to Luffy, you automatically just get a label applied to you.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he laid his hat on your head, bro.
If people are giving you hats, you're a bitch.
Yeah. If you're knocked the fuck out and somebody lays a hat on your head, it's like, go to sleep, bitch. Dude, Luffy let him eat donuts. He's like, I'm gonna let you get fucking full, and then I'm gonna beat your bitch ass.
Then I'm gonna still whip you.
All right, we the first 5 minutes are supposed to be not very curse friendly, but we've already over.
Oh no.
We've already gone over the threshold. Oh
yeah,
fuck.
that's the strategy, right? You try to get
it's the first
5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's the first 5 or 10 minutes of like no cursing, and then you can really go into it. That's how the ad thing is. But we're not at that point yet. But if they go back to monetize these episodes, they'll be looking. But
you gotta delete it.
Yeah, I'll re-edit. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, re-edit with beeps.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be like.
You gotta have like a really One Piece themed bleep though.
Dude, I know. I'm trying to think of one because I found one for BKL. It's like the robot chicken, like, but it's like purple, like the static screen. But I gotta find one for this. But
I don't know what you could have somebody saying Nani.
Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah, that's the OG Fist of the North.
It is, dude. I looked up the original one. I'm like, I'm not getting no bitch ass copy Nani sound effect. Ain't no way.
I've watched a good 50, 60 episodes of that show, by the way, to add to my weeb status. Like,
I know, man.
Not even Wes. On Weebing with Wes, you need to come and you need to prove that you are a weeb. So go ahead and give us your credentials.
Yeah, dude. I've seen at least half of Fist of the North Star OG. I've watched half of Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I have seen Ninja Scroll. You know what?
Sucks.
Where I'm slipping is I haven't seen a lot of and I can't remember the studio's name. Geez. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Ghibli movies. I have not.
You gotta get that up to snuff if you want.
I've seen My Neighbor Totoro and Grave of the Fireflies.
Okay, well, Grave of the Fireflies is one of the big ones. Oh,
I think that's it.
Mononoke, you haven't seen.
I've seen the first 30 minutes, and then the person I was watching.
You haven't seen. No. Anya, you can skip. Spirited Away, you haven't seen Spirited Away.
All of this is just like foreign to me.
Howl's Moving Castle? Come on.
Everything y'all just said. Dude, I'm like so out of touch with all of that. Like it just takes me such a long time to get into like an anime series and like a manga series.
It can be a chore sometimes. Hunter x Hunter is still one I've never.
Dude, oh my god, I love that so much.
I like it. I like it a lot. I just whenever I'm watching it, some episodes I think are genius, and then other episodes I'm just like
Some are very fucking drawn out.
Yeah, that's the issue with long running shows, though. I feel like there are going to be some
that long. Yeah.
It's, what, like 200 plus episodes, huh?
I think it was 144. The OG, or not the OG, but the new run.
Yeah, the new run, not the
original shorter. It's like 100 with like.
Yeah, didn't they cut out like a bunch of essential shit?
Well, no, it's still going.
No, like the original series, the original anime, didn't it cut out a whole bunch of manga shit?
No, it elongated everything.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
One episode. Yeah. The first episode or like the first half of the first episode, I think, of the newer series took like 3 episodes, and the older one.
Yeah, some crazy stat like that.
I can see why. I can see why people dislike that one more than the new one.
But
filler, basically.
There's one episode where they're like, they're trapped with Killua's family, or not his family. They're trapped with the butler, and like the butler's testing them.
The coin.
Yes, that episode's amazing.
Yes,
that's
I know.
The greatest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. It was like, dude, it was so touching. I don't know. This like butler assassin. I had so much empathy for this fucking guy,
dude. And didn't they made you feel for him in like a span of like 2 episodes. All of a sudden, you're like crying.
Being a dick the whole time. He's being a dick, and then suddenly you're like, oh, I like that guy.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, and I remember what was the family's name? What was Killua's family's name?
I can't remember. I was watching it the other day.
The dad and the grandpa, fucking bad ass, bro. Oh my god.
See, if any Hunter x Hunter fans watch this, they're gonna be pissed.
Oh, dude. Okay, no. If you're a One Piece fan, you are getting pissed because the last like 2 episodes, we watched an Odin clip, and I pronounced his name as Oda for the first 30 minutes, and me and Wesley just kept going off of each other.
That's an acceptable mistake, though. There's still more.
Wesley's like, wait, it's Odin, and I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes we just roll past things and I just forget about them. Like I'll note it to myself. I'll be like, that didn't seem right, and then I'll just forget about it. And then like 10 minutes later, I'll be like, wait a minute, was that right? And then I'll look it up.
Yeah.
You got what are those? What is that on your wall over there? Over the computer? What is that? Like wanted posters or something? What is that?
That?
No. I'm talking to Wes. I'm sorry, I was using pronouns. What is that over your computer, man?
I mean, there's no computer over there. It's just a monitor, actually. This is the grave of the monitors.
Those 6
like 3 monitors just chilling over there.
Are those the Berserk hearts?
No, those aren't. Those are cats. It looks like maybe movie posters. I don't know if they're. I didn't do any decorating. I did any decorating. I am not a decorating person.
I can't do it at all.
Look. None of this was done by me.
Okay. Jesus, man. Your girlfriend went hard.
No, you should see my apartment. It's so just sparse. This is not it.
Yeah, the fucking
2 or 3 things like right around here that I put on the shelf. Like there's that Arcanine, there's a dice set somewhere around here, there's a knife thing from some old TV show, and then this poster, and that's like it. What
is the old TV show? I want you to name it.
You
know what it is.
Hold up, I know the name of that actor. Or
I love how you're testing him.
He should know. I think he's embarrassed to admit what TV.
No, it is an embarrassing TV show to admit. I know that for sure. But It's the monster hunting show with the two brothers that go around, or demon hunting.
Supernatural,
that's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It was a Reddit, the Secret Santa Reddit thing. Somebody sent me that. It's actually hold on, let me grab it. It's actually pretty cool.
I've never done that.
Show and tell. Show and tell. Show and tell.
Do it.
So in the show, there's like this box. I forget what it actually does. It's been a while since I've seen the show, but it's like this. I think it's like a seal or something. So they kind of painted it like it is in the show. Yeah, and they have this knife that's like a huge part of the.
That shit's sharp.
Like the demon slaying knife. No, it's like this is actual like metal that they carved themselves. Like you can see, it's not sharp at all.
Oh damn! So that's like
they carved this metal themselves. This is all handmade, as far as I can tell.
Oh wait,
shit!
Like
dude, you have a fucking White Walker dagger.
Well, it's a demon slaying dagger, I believe. But yeah, it could be maybe used to kill some White Walkers.
Hold on, let him sit down. I got something for him. I got something.
We got another show and tell.
We got another one. This has completely gone off track, but I'm glad.
I got a show. I got something to show.
Katakuri dedication episode.
What the fuck?
It's a Roman gladius.
What the fuck?
Wait, I want to see the scabbard.
Dude,
that's the eagle of the Legion right there, baby.
Speaking of the Romans, I recently watched that series.
I am under the standard right now, baby. I am
unsheath it. Unsheath it. Unsheath. Yes. Yes.
This shows me how like hard sword fighting really is, because I can barely handle
it's so much weight to be able to like.
I know. Like
fling around like that, man.
I don't know where it is, but I actually have Sasuke's sword from Shippuden.
No
I have
shit.
It somewhere. I don't know where it is though.
No shit, man.
Find it for one of the episodes, I'll have to go look for it. But yeah, it's like a full replica sword that I got from a Weeb convention.
Well, we
also had like Zoro's swords, but I wasn't super into anime.
Dude, don't tell me about that. I'll start investing.
Dude, I'm telling you, I almost bought it, and I wasn't even like that into One Piece at that point.
Dude, that's dangerous.
Like 8 years ago. That was like 8 years ago, and I still almost bought it. It was like a perfect replica. It looked so fucking cool.
Oh, dude.
What we need to do is lure Dak on here.
That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to schedule one with him, but his work schedule is so fucking like crazy. So I said whenever you, I sent him the times that you're free and the times that I'm free, and he'll just get back to me. But I do have him planned on getting on the show, and whenever he comes on, you need to come on too.
You got to ambush. We need to ambush him and just like really make him validate his Sasuke opinions. That's
okay.
What we need to do.
And look, I finished the show now, so I can fully go in with y'all.
Like Sasuke is great. He hates Sasuke more than anyone who's watched all of Naruto or read it or anything. He's as far as Naruto fans go, he's probably the biggest Sasuke hater.
Dude, I can see him really, really hating Sasuke. I can imagine him explaining his shit to me right now.
He loves Madara. He loves Madara, but hates Sasuke. Yes. I feel like they're both
they're so similar.
Right. I agree. But speaking of similarities,
Sasuke probably has more motivation.
Right. I agree. Sasuke's wavers like 5 million times in the show.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking of wavering loyalty, we're gonna play a Tides track that I haven't played on this show yet. It's his most played track yet. Y'all have probably heard it, but I'm just playing it for the Weebing with the West community, the lads. It's Cooler's Revenge. It's his most.
Oh my god!
It's his most played track. So we're gonna listen to about like a minute of that, and then I'm gonna set some shit up, and then we're gonna get right into the clip of the week, which will spawn a shit ton of discussions because I got a whole bunch of shit ready for you. So this is Cooler's Revenge by Tides on SoundCloud. This is 5 minutes. I didn't realize it was 5 minutes.
It's the Dak, dude.
Dak attack in the Mac with the back with the sack. This sample, man.
I am the supreme master of this universe. I am the great destroyer, the taker of life. It is my will that this planet and everyone on it be annihilated.
Dude, that is so funny.
Fucking goes to the head.
That shit does slap though.
Dude, that sample gets you so into it, bro.
We just need to send it to Drizzy real quick.
Dude.
See what he comes back with.
Dude, I almost finished the album art for the Dragon Ball tape, the elusive Dragon Ball tape
My God.
that I've been talking about for probably like 5 years.
That's like the Snyder cut of Justice League.
Dude, we're gonna talk about that towards the end of the episode. Have you
I've
seen it?
the whole thing. I've seen the whole thing.
I haven't seen the last hour, but
it's all really good except for the last 15 minutes.
I haven't seen
That's
it
what
yet.
I would say.
Is it just like a director's cut of the?
No, it's completely different.
completely
Alright.
revamped.
It's amazing.
It's
actually
just
really
another fucking
I
take
saw
and another way of
something
doing
about
it, which is a better way of doing it.
It's probably Snyder's best movie, if not Watchmen.
Really?
Damn,
Yeah.
That is high praise.
that's
Yeah.
really high praise to be better than Watchmen, because
Yeah.
Watchmen's fucking amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got an hour. I got an hour left though, but this is towards the end of the episode. We gotta stay on track. And me trying to keep y'all on track is like the fucking the blind mice leading the fucking
all
blind.
right. Hit me with some shit. Hit me with some shit. I'm ready.
All right. We're gonna watch the clip. It's just a little Katakuri clip.
You don't know it? You're not a true fan.
I don't know it.
So this is just a little clip of the fight, because recently I rewatched like a 55-minute compilation of just all the filler just cut out and just like all the fights put together. So and I really wanted to talk about this, and I remember you telling me that this was your favorite fight in One Piece, or your favorite villain in One Piece, if I'm not mistaken, Joe.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Right.
without a doubt.
Right.
Without a doubt. It's probably my favorite anime fight ever, actually.
Dude, it's so okay. Let's get
in
right
the
into
manga,
it.
for sure.
Dude, I do agree that it is better in the manga.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal, but
I actually haven't seen this in the anime, so I'm interested. To see
Really?
the anime. Yeah. I haven't seen any of the anime since like Dressrosa.
well, you're about to see a little transformation. I don't know if they show it all the way, because this is just like a little clip.
You gotta be watching. Wano's pretty good.
Dude,
Yeah, I
chill,
heard this,
chill.
yeah, dude.
I
I can't hear the sound for some reason.
you can't.
No.
I can't even see it. I see watch stream.
You gotta click the watch stream button.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
But yeah, I don't hear the sound for some
You don't hear it at all? Let me. You don't hear
Come
that?
on.
Motherfucker.
I don't hear anything. I know what this is though.
Alright, we're just gonna watch it.
Okay.
Dude, I do love I actually have mixed feelings about how they do this transformation in the anime. But I like it.
Alright, y'all can both see that?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't seen that transformation sequence yet. It's kind of
It's more drawn out. This is like a shortened clip. It
Oh,
looks better than the full episode.
Yes.
Oh, is this the Biz version?
The Viz version.
Wow.
Well, I know that Viz translates observation hockey to color of observation or something like that.
Oh yeah. What's going on?
But is that the dub version that does it? So I don't know. Maybe they're just basing it on.
Bruh. This shit is just so ridiculous.
Pew, 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 pew. God damn.
Wow. This is the part I love right here. This animation.
Yeah, it's supreme.
Shit.
With him
He
shit
is
talking.
going hard,
Watch
bro.
it. Watch him.
While he's a donut. While he's a donut, bro. Only in One Piece.
That is so badass, man.
I'm stronger and faster than you.
He's talking so much shit, and he's a fucking donut.
This, yeah, I love this.
Right
this
here.
Is actually, what's coming up is my favorite manga panel.
Yes, dude. Yes.
And it's great in the anime too, the way they animate it.
Right, dude. This. I'm like, what the fuck?
Muscles have muscles.
That's not how muscles work, Oda.
Dude. Watching that, okay. Let me go back to this little panel right here.
Hold on, let his eyes go.
That's traps. Wait, go back to that shot. Pause it whenever it's just him standing.
I was waiting for this to pop up. I was like, thank God they animated that shot.
Yeah, critical.
Damn.
And whenever he looks up with the red eye, I was waiting
his
for
eyes
it.
go red for a
Yeah.
second. It's beautiful.
Yes, look at that, dude. That's fucking bad.
This is great too. This is a Supreme Luffy quote.
It is.
Oh, but they cut it. They cut it.
Yeah, you're right. He's like, damn it, this hurts. I'm fucking hungry. And then he pops up.
That's what he's saying. You know, that's just One Piece in a nutshell.
Right. I think the sound is what gets it copyrighted, so I think we're good with.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, all it is fucking sound effects that you're hearing right now. Y'all can probably imagine it.
Well, the thing is, it's a yeah.
I feel like in the manga, I had a much more like the impression that their abilities were super similar was much more visible or much more apparent. And the anime doesn't seem like they're making those parallels as much though.
Well, I mean, this is a very short clip. They do they do explain it and make it seem like that, but I agree with you. It gives me much more of like their ability feel in the manga than in the anime for sure.
Like, well, you know, set up the panels so they're like you know, similar to each other in the actual panel. Like you'll have Katakuri on one side and Luffy on the other with the same attack basically.
Right.
So it invites you from the way it's presented visually in the manga to make that comparison. Whereas in the anime you have to really think about it.
Right.
Exactly right.
Now, I wanted
the direction, I guess. I guess that's the director.
The framing.
And the animation right before the burning that big fucking Katakuri attack, that animation and the whole realm of where they're fighting reminds me so much, since I recently finished Shippuden, of the Kakashi and Obito fight.
They are in a different dimension.
Right, and it reminds me so much of just two dudes just battling it the fuck out, and like the animation is so like fluid. Yeah. It reminds me of just Kakashi and Obito just like fucking.
That's his eye, right? It's been a while since I read it. It's like his eye can absorb anything.
Yeah. The Mangekyo Sharingan.
Dude, you know how much stuff? I know we're supposed to be talking about Katakuri, but the amount of difference in what they explain to you in the manga versus the show. Like,
I haven't read that. Are you talking about Naruto?
Dude,
I haven't read the manga, so I don't really know.
Like Pain's backstory is just a bunch of panels in the manga, and heavily in the show, it's like a bunch of episodes.
Dude, it's a bunch of episodes.
I mean, there's some you get some Pain stuff with dialogue, but the vast majority of it.
Oh, so
no, I'm sorry, not Pain, Obito in the manga. It's like it's all paneled, like his relationship with that girl. I don't even know her name because I just read the manga.
So
Rin,
if I recall correctly, a lot of I don't know about the backstory specifically, but I remember a lot of stuff about Obito being released in like side chapters or special chapters rather than like the main thing for a while. And I remember him hyping it up for like years before the big reveal of the masked Toby is Obito or whatever, like super late in Shippuden. But so like specifically, I remember the chapters, and I think in the anime they did like an entire episode where it was the backstory of where Kakashi, when he was younger, his squad goes, and then like his face gets crushed, and he's like, "Take my ass."
Dude, that's a good.
In like 2 panels in the manga, and you're just like, okay, I guess he gave it to him.
Dude, that was a good impersonation of Jesus Christ, I just had an aneurysm of like old Obito, like angry Obito. Like, take my eye now, Kakashi.
Yeah, but Yeah, I could be misremembering that. So that's just based off of what I remember reading it back in like high school. So like,
Yeah.
Was that like a really huge reveal?
Years ago now. Well, yeah, when it was revealed that it was Obito, that was a huge reveal.
Like, was everybody like, nobody was like, oh, we've been seeing this?
I mean, I don't know what the general consensus was, but I know what my reaction was, in which you kind of I'm trying to remember.
I'm not helping with this Katakuri episode, by the way. But go ahead.
Like I mean, that's just the gist of the show. We just get sidetracked.
Yeah,
it's part of the game.
But yeah, if I remember correctly, my reaction was leading up to it. I remember vaguely thinking that, because I spend a lot of time on like stupid anime forums. There was like this old website called like tailedbeast.com or something that had like this chat room that I would just sit and talk to people about Naruto all day back in middle school. It was better times. But I remember one time specifically, we sat in the chat room with like some of the other dudes that were frequently there, and we were like listing all of the different Uchihas, where the eye could have come from, how he could have like all these different powers that he has, and like we were just theory crafting essentially. And so I wasn't like, it wasn't like the biggest surprise ever, but I was pretty shocked because it's not who I thought it was going to be.
Who'd you think?
Like, I believed it was actually Madara for like the longest time.
Right.
I believed Soji was Madara.
Did people predict the fact that he had an alternate dimension accessible through his eye? I want to know.
I have no idea.
I want to know. I wonder if people have figured that out or not. That's the main question. And don't be ashamed of being on message like forums and all that crap, because I used to do that too.
Yeah, dude, I used to do that, but in a video game sense, like a Halo, Call of Duty sense.
Well, actually, when I was like 8, I straight up like destroyed a Neopets role playing game.
Dude, I was into Webkins, man. Webkins was my shit.
Well, I was on Neopets, man, and they had all these like clans you could join, I guess, but they were really just message boards with themes.
I remember Maple Story.
I never played it.
I never played it either.
I just remember seeing ads for it on every website.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the most fun game. I feel like it's more of one of those games where you just like make friends and then chill and fuck around in. There are some people who go.
Wes, we lost your mic.
Yeah, you just cut out.
Wes, we lost it, dude. We can't hear anything you're saying. You're gonna tell us about Maple Story, and you know.
Yeah. I was
much like time has forgotten Maple Story. The audio has cut out.
It's gonna just turn into a roast.
Don Rickles is about to walk out with some
dude, if Don Rickles, dude, that's my door into my room. If Don Rickles just comes out.
Yeah, dude, if Don Rickles walked in, hey, how you doing? That'd be amazing, dude. I love watching old Don Rickles clips, by the way. He's like the archetyped, or, you know, like the architect of all the humor we have now.
Right, right.
Like all that shit we grew up in middle school doing of roasting each other.
Yeah.
I feel like Don Rickles laid the groundwork for that.
Dude, he's so like quick with it.
Oh, he's
rapid fire, bro.
I thought I was quick, man.
God bless you.
Dominant. He sneezed and you caught it. Oh my god. I thought he heard a ghost. I didn't know what that was.
I hear you. We hear you.
You're back.
All right.
What happened?
I don't know. No fucking clue.
Could you still hear us?
Probably have to figure that. Yeah, I mean my headphones that I use are just headphones. There's no mic on these. These are just studio headphones or whatever. The cam the mic that I was using was in my webcam and it just stopped working. No idea why. Nothing else about the webcam changed. Just literally stopped picking up sound.
So I'm the only guy who's poor enough to have his microphone on his headset. You guys all have both have actual micro. Oh wait, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the only person that has spent fucking thousands of dollars on fucking audio equipment.
You got to pay to play, bro.
Hey, I know, but it's fucking Jesus Christ, man. Let me have all this shit for free. Please. Donate it.
The mic that I was using was webcam, by the way. It was just the webcam's mic.
That's weird, though. Man. That's really fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's all in one source.
Hold on.
That's not split up.
I was gonna tell this story of me destroying this community on Neopets real quick.
Right.
Get this in here.
The Neopet Emperor.
So I'm looking at clans. I'm like 8 years old. Okay, I'm trying to have some fun on Neopets. My brother has the World of Warcraft computer. He's got it locked down. I'm on the family computer. All I can play is Neopets. I'm desperate. Okay? I'm desperate. Okay, so I'm looking at these clans and I see this like wolf role play. Where they all act like they're different wolves that they create the backstory for, and they hang out in this message board and like tell stories of them interacting as
So you
wolves.
dodged a bullet there. You almost became a furry, and you took
Dude,
like
yeah,
took a left,
you
and
split into the role playing instead of the furries.
So yeah.
I had a key point in my life where I could either become an incel right here, or I could be myself and troll my way out of it. And as always, I take the troll. So I moved on. But I join in, and I'm like, you know what? I'm really gonna try to role play here. And I create my lore from my like old battered wolf, and everybody likes it, and I'm in there, and I talk about how my wolf sees hunters appearing over the valley, and like we're all in danger. And I'm like trying to set up this storyline because the shit was boring, man. They were talking about like sniffing each other's butts and like.
Dude, the furries, bro. You broke the cycle of so many people.
I know. And then they're like, they just start slamming me with hate messages. And they're like, did you even read the rules, bro? You can't talk about hunters entering. We have a rule against
You're
that.
supposed to jerk your cock.
No humans can enter the storyline. And they all start slamming me. And they're just like questioning my bio suddenly. They were okay with it before. Then they start going to the bio page and like pointing out like mistakes in my spelling and stuff.
Oh
like they just on me, bro. And then the next day I log on and I'm like, I'm gonna make up for it. I'm really gonna role play. And I log on and you could have these little community polls. And they have a poll and it's made by the guild leader, and it's like, I feel like no one's really into this, and I think we should just disband it. What do you guys think?
Oh no, dude.
It's got like 20 votes counted, and like I think 80% was saying yes, disband it. Disband it.
Dude, you changed a lot of people's trajectory in their lives.
I straight up just ruined it, man.
They were trying to become furries, and you prevented that. I feel like.
I mean, I probably should have read the rules, but you know, whatever.
Nah, dude, they were. That's that sexual furry shit.
Follow rules.
Yeah, they were basically all grooming each other, I guess.
That's fucking weird. That's so.
I'm glad I got out of it talking about it now. I didn't realize what I was getting into. I was kind of walking into some eyes wide shut shit there. If I hadn't gotten out, dude, I could have gotten bad.
Yeah, some potentially traumatic ass furry shit, bro. Nobody wants trauma, but nobody wants furry trauma.
So since you admitted to browsing Naruto forums, I'll admit to being part of a weird pseudo furry community of 8 years.
You broke the cycle. That's all that matters, though.
Your brother had the WoW computer. I don't know what you're gonna do.
He did, man. You know, I spent like 20 hours of my very young adolescent life getting a priest to level 20 on classic WoW when I was a kid, and it was such an accomplishment. Like I had shoulder pads for the first time. I had a freaking cape. I was so excited.
Balling.
This motherfucker logs on and starts laughing, and he just goes over to my character and hits the delete button.
What?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, I was crushed.
Dude, I would have been crying so hard.
Dude, it was bad. It was bad.
That's dark.
Hey, what the fuck?
That's why Kenneth doesn't understand how lucky he is, because you were a pretty nice big brother. I'm sure you did some rough stuff at certain points, but you're a good big brother to have. Evans used to torture me. I love the guy, but he used to torture me.
Dude, but that deleting the WoW account is Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That's worse than punching somebody in the face.
Yeah. It's like Reagan economics. It trickles down, dude. Because I gave a girl I knew when I was a kid access to my Adventure Quest login because I was a guardian, and she made a character, and I went over to her house one time and deleted it right in front of her just to laugh at her. It trickles down, bro. It's
This is the cycle of violence that Naruto is talking about ending, dude.
No, dude.
Yeah,
deleting online characters.
Sasuke should have jumped through the room and Chidori'd me right there. Just jump through the window and hit me with the Chidori.
Right, yeah, you raise up your palms and you have the mark of the 6 paths, like right here. You're like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Oh man, I don't even know where the fuck we are. Oh yeah, the Obito versus
Katakuri.
Obito versus Kakashi parallel, and you kind of I mean we kind of talked about it, but what in the Katakuri fight list like the top 3 things that make it your favorite One Piece fight? Like give me some like 3 qualities.
Oh, wow. I like the fact that for once Luffy isn't fighting somebody he absolutely hates. Like Katakuri is really not an antagonist as much as he is a fellow pirate with opposing goals. Yeah.
Right. It's more like Luffy had to get through him to get what he wanted.
Yes.
It's not like I hate you and I you need to go away.
Yeah. But I also feel like I think in a lot of shonens, like the training while you're fighting thing is kind of overdone and you can see it coming from a mile away. But One Piece really doesn't do that. They usually prefer to have Luffy like train off screen and develop something.
Right.
That Katakuri fight, it's really just like basically like he's fighting Rayleigh. Not obviously Rayleigh is stronger than Katakuri, but he's fighting a teacher.
He's so out of his league at the beginning of the fight.
Thing that you mentioned, the off-screen training thing, because that's actually one of the main complaints back in the day that I would hear about certain shows is the training was happening off screen. So it's just like the character is magically getting better. I mean, technically in the world he's training, but to the viewer, you're not seeing any of that. So I think
are people so used to like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z doing that people are.
Well, no, that's the thing though, because usually in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z they train while they fight, like their power levels get higher while they're fighting.
The Saiyan thing,
and if you notice,
it's always happening.
Yeah, for sure. They're always training and getting better. And I don't know if you've been watching any of the newer shonens that have come out, like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I need to watch that, man.
I've watched Demon Slayer.
I don't
know what you just named. What the second?
What is it called? Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is that like
Kaisen.
What is that?
It's so. No. I'll give you a quick overview.
I didn't know if that was like the romanization of the Japanese or something.
No. That's the romanization. The Jujutsu Kaisen is about a curse users who fight curses. They're Jujutsu sorcerers, the ones who use cursed techniques, and then they fight and try and dispel these curses. So you can kind of think of them similar to demon slayers and demons. And the main character essentially takes this thing early on in the show, this cursed artifact, and absorbs this curse into his body. And it turns out it was this super evil curse, and this organization of Jujutsu sorcerers gives him 2 choices. You can either become a Jujutsu sorcerer and help us collect the rest of these artifacts, or we can fucking kill you.
That's awesome.
The show, the fights are just so amazing, man. Oh my god.
Are you talking like the animated or in the manga?
The animated. I haven't read any of the manga. I've just been watching.
Is it kind of like Demon Slayer where they obviously really tried really hard?
Yes, dude, they did so good at the animation with the show. I'm fucking telling you, dude. You have to if you like watching shonen fights. This is top tier. There's also a character in the second half of the show that I know you will love. So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Is this thing popular, or is this kind of like an underrated?
It's pretty popular right now.
I think so. Yeah.
I guess I'm not paying enough attention.
I think it's pretty popular. Probably not as much as Demon Slayer, but yeah, I think it's pretty up there right now.
It's like rising popular, not as solidified as Demon Slayer popularity.
With my beautiful Spider Boy, I like that show. I like that show.
Dude, they have some really cool fights.
Forget his name.
Yeah,
I watched it like a year ago.
The ending to that spider fight though, where he does like the flame spin into his neck, dude. Oh my god, that was dope.
And he still ain't dead. And he's still ain't dead. So.
Okay, you got 2 qualities. 2 qualities left.
Oh, I named 2.
Okay, well 1. Fuck it.
Okay, what would be the other one? Man. I think just the whole mythology of Katakuri and like the way he learns to like break down his ego and release his inner self through the fight. Like you have character development for the main character and the antagonist at the same time.
Right.
And also it's an antagonist you know almost next to nothing about before the fight starts.
He's a mysterious character. He's flicking beans.
Yeah, he's flicking beans and killing people.
Right.
And it actually works. Like you'd think, like describing that, it sounds like it would be drawn out or like boring, but in reality, like whenever they talk during the fight, it's always great. Like the dialogue is always so good, especially in the manga, because Katakuri will like predict what Luffy's gonna say.
Yes, dude.
And that in the manga comes across a lot better in the anime because you can just immediately move your eyes back to the last panel and put it together in your head. Whereas if you're watching it in the anime, you have to think about it.
Yeah, you gotta like rewatch all of that shit like over to like get the full.
You want
to
have the same effect, yeah.
Yeah, because like the manga's like right in front of you. The whole thing is like a still image. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Also, the entirety of Whole Cake Island in general, I think is way different than most of the storylines, especially because they don't beat the big bad in the end. They just have to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
That's the main goal is to get out alive. Every other time, they're just jumping into the chaos and fighting their way through.
And another Sanji backstory and key Jinbei moments.
Yes.
Yeah,
key Brook moments. Key Brook moments.
Dude, key Brook moments. Soul King, the Soul concert, bro.
Dude, he copies the poneglyph, hides it from Big Mom that he's copied it, fights Big Mom one-on-one, smashes Caramel's picture, cuts freaking Zeus in half.
Yes.
And he still has time for tea. Like it's bombing, dude. I love Brook and Whole Cake. He is at his peak in Whole Cake.
Oh, yeah, it's interesting because you wouldn't really think of Whole Cake as anything other than like. When I think of Whole Cake, I think this is Sanji's backstory extrapolation.
Right.
But it's really not true because you got there's so much Nami content too. Nami's
Nami, there's Brook, you have the whole Katakuri with Luffy thing, like a developing rivalry almost there.
So much shit sets up for Wano.
Right. And I don't know if you remember this, but if I recall correctly, at the end of like after they make it off the island and whenever Katakuri learns that Luffy's gonna be coming back, Katakuri's hyped. Katakuri's ready to fight.
Oh, is he really? I don't remember that.
Dude.
I could be misremembering, but I think I remember that.
I think you're right. He mentions like, oh, he's coming back. We'll be ready. Because I think someone talks about why isn't Katakuri on the boat, like heading towards Wano or something.
Overselling it, but
no one said anything about it.
But I think I don't think it was hyped, but it wasn't like a shit, I'm gonna have to deal with this guy again. It was more of a he's looking forward to the battle almost.
Right. Yeah.
He wants to prove himself again.
I don't think
to me, that almost smells like the beginning of a rivalry, and part of me kind of hopes that this goes further. But obviously, there's only like 5 years left.
Dude,
I wouldn't like it if he showed up at Wano.
No,
not Wano. We're talking about later.
No, I'm just saying if he was on that boat with Big Mom, I wouldn't really.
I don't think. Well, you getting Sparrow gets to shine. Can we talk about the last chapter? Have you guys read?
Oh, I haven't. I haven't read the last like three or four chapters. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I know, dude. It's look, this is the problem I'm having. It's too good.
Okay, I get it.
It's too good right now, man.
I've read 20. Well, I don't know if I want to say this on camera. All right, I hope my boss doesn't watch this. I've read about 40 chapters of Attack on Titan in the last 2 days at work. So I understand when something's a little too good.
Dude, that show is fucking amazing.
I could just spoil everything for you right now, Wes.
Wait. Oh, let me ask you.
We can air it.
No. I'm leaving the call by. But real quick, where did you start, by the way? Because like I started back at the beginning, and there's some slight differences. I don't know if I'm just misremembering the beginning of the show, but it seems like there's enough differences where it might be worth going through and reading it.
I don't know.
But also, I'm reading like a bunch of other manga, so I don't want to commit the time to it if it's not worth it.
I'm excited to go back and rewatch season 2. I don't know if I'm going to reread the whole thing, but
I'm going to rewatch everything.
I kind of zoned out when I was watching season 2. I really wasn't that into it.
Nah, I wasn't either. Season 2 was like the low point in this show for me.
Now that I'm at like chapter 132 out of 139 or whatever they're going to finish.
I think what is it, April that the last chapter comes out?
Yeah. I can see the reasoning for it. Like it's important to have season 2. It's just it really is important.
It does explain a lot of shit, but it's kind of like droning on. There's like so much shit that you
because that series is different because it's constantly changing main characters on you. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Like you get like Eren Yeager's your main character in season 1, and season 2 it's like Reiner and like Bernhold are almost the main characters. Like it's very strange.
And they kill off characters.
Yeah,
They don't come back with Dragon Balls. They kill them.
You better stop me on that one. You better stop me on that one.
Okay.
I was reading one today.
Let's swerve the conversation. All right. So wait, so you mentioned, what's the last Wano episode that you were talking? I don't know what you were talking about before the whole misdirection, but you mentioned the Wano animation and how I got you hooked on that, or the show did. And are you caught up in the Wano anime, or did you just watch those episodes?
I've been watching. I watch them like occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
I watch in like episodes I'm really excited for, like when Zoro got his fight. I gotta go watch that.
Right?
Like, are you kidding me?
Are you talking about the
versus Killer?
Yes.
I forget what his real name is or what name he's using in Wano.
Yeah.
But, I'm not gonna do any of those Japanese names because I can't pronounce them.
Right.
I don't want to
Killer.
shame myself.
It's Killer.
Yeah. Well, he has a different name. I don't know what it is. But I did watch the first 2 episodes of Odin Flashback, and I wanted to stop until it was done.
Right.
I want to be able to just go through that one day.
Did you watch the episode whenever they reintroduced all the warlords again? Or the
yes, I did actually.
Dude,
yeah.
how'd you like that animation? Whenever Dofi was on top of that shit with like the purple or the red or whatever color it was.
You know who actually had the best animation? Was freaking Buggy. Buggy had the best animation.
Oh my god. Buggy,
We're gonna
bro.
fight valiantly while I escape out the back. Dude, Buggy's the champ, dude.
Dude, he's bullshitted his way to the top since the beginning of the show. When was he introduced? Like the first 20 episodes?
Dude,
like one of the first.
You called me when I was walking into like a final when I was a freshman.
This is what I want to hear. This is what I want to hear right here.
You called me when I was walking into like an English final, about to dominate it, of course.
Right.
You called me and you were like, dude, I'm on episode 8. This Buggy guy is serious. I swear to God.
That I remember exactly because I always reference that as the moment I got into One Piece. Because everybody, dude, I've been reading. I know I shouldn't be reading comments online because that drives people crazy. But the One Piece comments I'm reading is just like, I'm not getting into it, and this is like episode 200, or I'm gonna skip Thriller Bark, or I'm gonna skip Skypiea. And I'm like, what kind of community have I stumbled across?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Really
I'm like, if y'all don't like it at episode 200, just stop watching.
I can understand wanting to switch to the manga after the time skip. And anything other than that, I really don't get.
Right.
I think they do a pretty good job. There is definitely a noticeable increase in padding when they get to time skip. Like Fishman Island, especially. Like, I don't know.
Fishman Island is my most boring arc. But
in the manga, it's great though. In the manga,
I need to read the manga.
Dude, in the manga, it's like so compelling the way it talks about race without ever actually, saying it. Like it's actually really topical.
Right.
It's brilliant.
I just don't think it's executed as well as it could have been executed.
Yeah, because they add 5 extra minutes of Vander Decken in every episode.
That's why I hate it. I figured out the reason.
Vander Decken is probably Oda's biggest failure in terms of villain composition. Like Captain Kuro is better.
Dude, Captain Kuro, Django is better. Yes, dude. Those are some OG.
I would rather see Django than Vander Decken right now in Wano.
Dude, what if Django pops out? Like I'd
actually be hyped as fuck. Honestly, I'd be really ready for that. If at the end of one of the chapters you see 1-2 Django.
Oh my god.
That would be so high.
And he's like, doesn't he moonwalk or something?
Yeah,
yes, and you just see a panel of him just moonwalking.
He's a weird mix.
Moonwalking off the side of the panel.
Yes. Yes.
Like Steven Tyler and Michael Jackson combined.
That's the perfect embodiment.
Oda loves Michael Jackson. There's a bunch of Michael Jackson inspired characters. You got Vander Decken wears the one glove and is pretty similar to Michael Jackson in terms of his hair and like his look.
Fuck Vander Decken.
He pulls inspiration from a lot of real people.
And also, if you remember this, minor characters, I can't remember their names, but in Dressrosa in the tournament, that guy who can like the 2 brothers and one of them can be worn. Like one of them's really tall and the other one can turn into a
the assassin.
The
boxing.
Yeah.
The boxing guy. I can't remember his name, but he looks so much like Michael Jackson. Like it's clear that he drew some inspiration there.
Fuck, I was about.
I don't know what those guys' names are.
Speaking of inspirations in Wano, one of the ports is called Itachi, the Itachi port.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Wano.
But we don't know enough about Japanese culture to really go in. That could be
dude, that's pretty. Come on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Bro. Like, how common is the name Itachi in Japan?
Dude, that's like a major port. I would think he wouldn't just throw that name around. If he named it that accidentally, he's like, wait, this is definitely a main character and one of the top.
All the port names in Wano named after animals?
Oh god, dude, you're shattering my fucking thing right now.
I think that's true because Itachi means weasel.
You're obliterating it. Stop.
They certainly like each other though. They both paid a tribute to each other.
Yeah.
They have.
I know in Shippuden, one of the tailed beasts is Son Goku.
Didn't they work together?
That's a really common name though.
That's not Goku is
there's a myth of Son Goku that's really popular. I don't know if it actually originates from China or Japan, but
there has to
Korea, actually. I want to say it's like Korea or something actually. But anyway, so all the ports in Wano are named after animals. There's Habu, which is snake, Tokage, which is lizard, Itachi, which is eagle, Neko, which is cat. Everybody should know Neko. Kaido, which is frog, and Mogura, which is demo.
Okay, how do you guys feel about Kaido as an antagonist though? He's not as good as Katakuri. He's pretty good.
No,
he's not as good as
not even as good as Flamingo, honestly.
No, I think we haven't delved he hasn't really I don't know, because there's a whole bunch of famine and shit. Like he's causing a whole bunch of distress, but I don't know. I just felt like Dofi was way more evil. You know
who Dofi is. You know who Katakuri is.
Right. So one of the things.
Right.
One of the things about One Piece is that the characters, to me, are way more important almost than the story. That's the huge part of what drives One Piece and what makes people like us fans of One Piece is talking about all the different characters that we love. And like you just said, Kaido hasn't really been fleshed out yet. He just feels like a nameless BBEG who's just sitting there.
His best moment is killing Orochi. That's his best moment right there.
For sure.
My mom says, hey.
Oh, what up, girl? Oh, I see her back there.
Yeah, I
thought that was Don Rickles for a second coming to roast us. What up?
She says hi.
I say hi back. You need to say it emphatically.
Yeah,
Joe and Wes say hello.
No, turn around and say Joe specifically says.
No, Wes. Let me turn on my thing. I don't know if this is gonna cause a whole bunch of echo. Say hey.
Hey. Hey, JoJo. What up, girl?
Okay. I hear it coming on. I need to shut it off. It's about to fucking blow up my speakers.
I had to say hey to her though. It's good to see her. It's been a while.
Where is she?
She's breaking in, man. This didn't go well for me last time with.
Really?
Cut that out.
I'll cut it out. I'll mark
that out. We can't risk that one. I had to say it.
No, we gotta tell the story now. What are you saying?
No.
The whole story.
Rebuilt our relationship. We're on good terms after I sinned egregiously, and I'm not going to ruin that. I made a mistake.
You sinned egregiously.
I did. I sent her an apology letter. That's how hard
he did actually.
That's
never mind. I'll save it since you.
Let's save the story. But if this was Owl, I would not let up.
I'll tell you what, man. When you break 1,000, I'll come on here and tell the story.
Break 1,000 what?
Subscribers. Dude.
Okay.
It's a pretty good story. So
in about a month, I got you.
Let's do it.
2 weeks.
I see you growing though, man. That's the thing. It's like a snowball though. The more you grow,
it's very gradual. We just got to get more features.
You're gonna reach a point though where it's gonna snowball.
And I know. That's why I'm setting up so much groundwork, because I know whenever it does take off, it's gonna fucking. All the sources that I'm at, all the media that I've put out, once people start going through and watching through all the playlists that I have, shit's just gonna fucking multiply exponentially.
I don't want to put the jinx on you, so you can cut this part out.
All I gotta do is just knock on wood, bro.
I'm gonna compare you to one of the greats. But if you ever go back and watch, H3H3's old videos, they're absolute garbage. I don't know.
I actually,
it's a very obvious quality progression.
I like mid H3 content, not early, but middle.
my headset just lost its mind. It started beeping at me like crazy. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I kind of hear some of the feedback.
But like some of his. Oh, is it better?
No,
is it
it's good now. It's good.
Okay. But I mean, so it's not trash. I was too harsh. But like, it's like weird edits of like people eating and stuff. It's not sophisticated content, but it's still like views are high because he got so popular. Everybody went back to that content and watched it. So that's what will happen.
For sure.
But you can cut that out. I don't want to compare you to one of the greats, man.
I'm just gonna knock on wood.
Yeah.
Shit.
But no, I'm actually rewatching the Katakuri fight right now.
Really?
It's funny that we're having this conversation.
Yeah, you mentioned it to me the other like a few weeks ago or something. I mean, I know I stay in contact with everybody 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really good about that too.
Right.
Yeah, dude, me and you are in the same boat, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, we are. Whatever. Man. We all have our flaws. Just like Katakuri can't accept his little fucked up mouth. Okay?
Yeah.
We all have our flaws. That's the whole point.
His little fucked up mouth?
Is whatever. It's a minor deformity, okay? And he fights through it. Okay, you know? Just like
you're being you're just being racist. You're being rachist towards Katakuri.
I have to live.
What is his race?
Can't see without
electronic.
Yeah, Moki.
Yeah,
Sorry, what were you saying, Joe?
I said, well, you know, Katakuri has his problems. We all have our issues. Like, you know, Katakuri has a messed up mouth, and I have to live with a penis you can only see on an electron microscope. So, you know, we all have our issues, all right? But, you know, the important thing is you get up in the morning and you do your job.
Yeah, fix some coffee, start selling some fucking cars like a fucking man, damn it.
Stare at your penis for 3 hours and yell at it to grow, you know. I mean, the vein is popping out of my forehead like Machina. I'm like, it's been 26 years. Come on.
Dude, you get that the bobbity mark, the Z on your fucking forehead.
Majin Joseph enters the arena.
That's too powerful, man. Dude, okay, we're gonna I'm gonna mention this really quick because I don't want to go on a Dragon Ball thing, but the whole idea of that Vegeta just using that Majin thing as just like a power source is the most badass revelation of all time. Like he wasn't evil. He's like, I was just using you, pussy.
I know, but honestly, dude, I don't want to take anything away from Akira Toriyama because he's one of the guys. But he gets lucky, man, because he writes all that stuff off the cuff. Like some of that stuff, he's lucky it worked out so well.
What do you mean?
Because he's infamous for doing that. He doesn't plan anything.
Really?
He was doing, yeah. When he was doing Dragon Ball, he did it all off the cuff.
What?
Like each new chapter.
Like he didn't have shit planned out like way ahead.
Yeah.
Like storylines. Dude,
that's something really in the story though that makes you feel like it was planned ahead though, to be honest. Like the story is not the strong suit of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's be real.
But still stuff like having Vegeta being able to just be like, I was just using this shit. Like
yeah, dude, that is fucking funny. Dude, he was probably like, what if he was like at a low point in the episode viewings and he's like, wait, hold on a second. What if Vegeta just spins this shit around on everybody?
Yeah. And suddenly he's selling, you know, 1 million more copies the next week. And
everybody loves it.
No, but basically what happened there, and I know you say you didn't want to go on a Dragon Ball tangent.
Oh, it's already happening. I say it all the time before. I'm not about to go on a tangent, but I started this, so let me we're just going to dig our way out.
He wanted to stop after the, if I don't get this wrong, I think it's the 23rd Tenkaichi is the one where he fights Piccolo Jr. as like an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
He wanted to stop right there, which is the end of Dragon Ball in the US.
Right.
It's all Dragon Ball in Japan. But he wanted to stop. And Shonen Jump was like, hold on, buddy. This thing's a money printing machine. Okay. And he's like, well, I want to do a sci-fi story. And they were like, well, you fucking idiot. Just make it sci-fi and Dragon Ball. So that's what he did. And then he wanted to do time travel. So
that's amazing.
And then he wanted to go back to his roots. So he did Majin Buu.
You're kind of touching on an interesting topic and just like anime and manga and that world of stuff and probably media.
Dude, hold on. Hold on. You just blew my mind.
Yeah, that's true. You can look that shit up on Wikipedia. Dude was flying by the seat of his pants. Writing the most successful shonen.
So
of
that's why
time.
all of those things are like it seems crazy to me now that there's all this space shit, but he originally intended to implement all this sci-fi shit into it eventually. Is what you're saying, right?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
No,
he
it was
didn't.
all
No, so they're
saying none of
they
it
were
was planned.
okay.
That's
So
the
they
opposite of what he was saying.
okay. So it's the opposite.
No.
So they wanted him to do the sci-fi.
They were like, whatever you need to do to keep making this
Right.
as Dragon Ball. I know you want to do a
keep
different
making it
type of
popular.
story, but keep Goku in it so we can keep selling millions of copies. So
Right.
he did his sci-fi story, but with the universe he had already set up.
Ah,
Because if you go
okay.
back and watch Dragon Ball, there's nothing like that.
No.
Like the
Yeah, it's completely.
president's like a dog man.
That's
like,
what I was thinking. I'm like,
different.
it's so
Oh, yeah.
different.
So you actually kind of touched on one of the things that's interesting in that industry and probably other industries, I imagine.
A lot of people do that.
Well, so a huge part of being published in a magazine like Shonen Jump is you have to be pulling in audiences, right? So if you're
Yeah.
consistently performing like horribly, then they're just gonna like cut your deal, and you're gonna have to go find new work as a mangaka. So a large part of the process of making it is keeping that in mind. You have to keep making what the viewers like as much as anything else. So
Did you read? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but did you read
that was
Robot X Laserbeam? Did you read that?
I don't think so.
It's about an autistic golfer.
What?
It's really good.
That's crazy.
It's really
It's a
good.
crazy
I swear.
concept.
It is. It's a golf manga, and it got
Sports manga are actually usually pretty.
yeah, they really are. But that one ended really abruptly, and it sucks because it's actually a really good manga, and I wish he hadn't been cut due to low sales.
I enjoyed the the Kiriko no Basket and the boxing one, the
Yes.
Hippo one, whatever.
Hajime no Ippo.
Yes,
There's
that
no
one is
deep potential, by the way. I've read over 1,000 chapters of that and seen every version of it TV wise.
Can we
Really.
just talk about the opener Understar for a second? I think it's
Hold
opener
on.
1.
Hold on, I gotta plug this. I gotta plug my computer in. I'm about to die.
Okay.
You talking
Anyway.
about the OG opening?
Yes, the OG
greatest?
opening. Yes,
Yeah.
dude. It is one of still to this day, and I forgot to mention this. I feel like we did an episode a while back where we talked about anime intros, but this one for sure tops basically all of them. Understar, opening 1, Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah.
Phenomenal opening. Rolling up, dude.
It's pure
I'd have
OG.
to hear it
good.
again.
It gets you fucking hyped. It gets you so fucking hyped for the show, man.
We used to play it when we were freshmen.
Yeah,
Yes.
you introduced me to that. You were the person that, if I'm not mistaken, no, I'm pretty sure you're the person that showed
I
me
got
anime.
everybody into that, dude. Well, not anime. I
No,
think
you
watched
got
Dragon
me
Ball.
into anime because I got in way late.
Really? You didn't watch Dragon Ball?
I remember seeing One Piece after Adult Swim or before Adult Swim, and I just thought it was like really weird. I
Yeah, 'cause
watched
you were
like
big,
Samurai Jack. I watched like Kids Next Door. I didn't
You were
really.
in high school. You were into You were a Breaking Bad kid.
Oh
weren't
my
you?
god,
Yeah, I remember. I remember back
I
in the
was
day. you were
really
into
into Breaking Bad.
Well, I sat
start
behind
watching
you.
Start getting into anime in high school, like near the end, or was that like freshman year
No,
of college?
that was probably college, huh?
'Cause
College
I have
freshman
a
year.
couple of memories of me walking in on you watching certain shows at like certain moments, but I don't know what the timing was for that.
Yeah,
It had to have been towards the end of high school or the beginning of freshman year of college because I remember watching Attack on Titan for the first
Yes.
time in that dorm room, and
Yeah.
Dragon Ball in that dorm room, and
I remember
that's
watching it a couple times. Jill.
oh,
I
and Berserk
watched-
and Berserk at your place,
Yeah.
and you fucking
Yeah.
scarred me while we were under some influences that we're not gonna speak of, and
came over trying to chill.
you left me alone for the last 2 episodes. And let me
Oh,
tell
yeah?
you, the last 2 episodes, a lot of shit happens.
Oh, let's talk about leaving people alone. Let's talk about when the owl was drunk on vermouth, and one friend was downstairs saving his life, and one friend named Chris Maurer was upstairs passed the fuck out.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Abandoning.
Please remind me.
The owl is still. You don't remember that?
I don't remember this at all.
Okay, you
He
don't.
was
Remember.
passed out. I think it makes sense.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is around 2014.
Okay.
We're hanging out with some boys, and we're about to go leave to. I don't know if you want me to name people, but we're about to go to somebody's house.
Yeah, just use Bob and Craig and.
Yeah, we're about to go to Bob's house.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know what, Tyler? Why don't you take a shot of vermouth real quick? And he takes.
Wait, is that the wine that he drank and he got really fucking crazy fucked up?
He took one shot, and you're really good about this. We work together well as a pair. Because I said, I bet you won't take that shot, and he took it. And you were right next to me, and you were like, I bet you won't take another one, pussy.
And he took
another one. And then me and you looked at each other, and I was like, I bet you won't take a third one, pussy. And this continued on. He's so prone to peer pressure.
Do you remember how many he ended up taking?
14.
Yes. Do you remember why he took that last 14th shot?
No, I don't.
Because I remember I remember this now. I remember saying, "You know how I don't like odd numbers?" I was like, Tyler, dude, it's 13, bro. Dude, come on. You can't leave on a 13. I'm like, please just make it even so we can all go to fucking sleep. And he took the shot.
Shout out to Tyler and his liver.
Shout out. Vermouth's so bad for you. We didn't know.
And he was taking shots of it.
Dude. To take 14 shots of that, that's not. You're supposed to use like half a shot in a cocktail. That's all you're supposed to use.
Dude, he probably had alcohol poisoning.
What does it taste like?
It's trash. He was he was in the bathroom downstairs, and before every time he would puke, he would charge up like Goku ready in the way. He'd be in there, he'd just go into the
Right?
9,000. Followed by and then like a little like soft drip,
and then
right after that.
Wait. So when did I pass out?
We were watching something or trying to watch something with him being there for a long time, but eventually, he's just charging up and puking. And eventually, you're like, man, I gotta go to sleep. And I'm like, all right, I'll hold down the fort. And I was omitting this, but I actually did go to sleep after a bit. I went to sleep after a little bit, but I set a timer on my phone because I thought he might literally die.
Yeah, dude, 14 shots.
Oh, by the way, Dak was there too, and Dak slept through the whole thing. Dak didn't check on him.
Shout out to Dak, baby.
Dak, I can do an impression of Dak on the chair, actually.
So accurate, dude. Every time.
The whole time.
And then this is playing in the back.
Dude. I would come over to your place and Dak would be dead ass fucking asleep like that so often.
Oh my god.
I was like in that one chair, the corner of your room, passed out like that every night. I swear to God, dude.
But no, I go in there to check on Tyler when my alarm goes off. I'm like, oh fuck, Tyler might be dead. I have to call the cops. I go down there, and I'd given him a cup of water. It's spilled all over the ground. He's laying in water with his head on the toilet seat. And I'm like, man, are you all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. It's only been like 4 minutes.
Dude, I'm imagining.
You've been down here for about 7 hours, bro.
I'm imagining. I know him so well. I can picture the way that he said that to you. Like he's like pissed off that you're asking him.
He's mad. After I just took care of him for hours. He's mad at me.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna my abs, bro. My stomach.
and of course, I go up there to sleep, and Dak doesn't care, man.
Is the TV on or in front of him, or is it off?
The computer is in his lap, still on.
That sounds right.
Yeah, he falls asleep listening to "Runaway" by Kanye West, something like that. I know, Dak.
God damn it.
Oh, I can't lie. I've probably fallen asleep in that room.
Yeah.
I'll just off my ass.
We've all done it.
It's a rite of passage.
I think, it was for us growing up. It really was.
Yeah.
I think 4 of us slept in my bed one time. I think Chris was at my feet and Rex was at my side, and maybe Kenneth was also at my side. I can't remember.
Yo,
there was definitely 4 people in that bed.
Is not a skeleton, bro. Your face is definitely.
Oh my god, I had forgotten about that completely.
I just remembered it when he mentioned all of us sleeping in the bed.
Yeah, because you argued that with me for like 30 minutes while I was trying to go to sleep.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I was just like,
we're sitting there in the dark. I was sitting there in the dark.
Reached up. And I like touched something and it freaked me out. And I didn't realize it was his face dispersed. But then he was like, it's my face. What are you doing? And I was like, your face is a skeleton. And that's the gist of what I remembered. And we proceeded to argue about it for like 30 minutes.
And I'm trying to sleep. And I'm like, Wesley, I'm telling you, my face is not a skeleton.
I don't know what it was, but I was convinced, bro.
Dude,
I was convinced.
I'm gonna mention we can do a whole pot. Oh, can't hear you.
Headset died or something.
The headset is gone. But I wanted to mention one last thing that happened in the bathroom. Whenever he gets his headset on.
Out of context, that sounds hilarious. One last thing that happened in the bathroom.
the bathroom was a rite of passage. It was the CBD enjoying spot. No, we still can't hear you. Your headset ran out of battery, I'm assuming. You can't plug it up while...
Can you even hear us?
I don't think so.
It's looking white now. Yeah, it's looking white now.
He's scrambling. He's scrambling for ideas. There we go. There we go.
Oh, it's got the micro USB. Struggling to plug it in. It'd be like that though. Oh, we lost him.
Okay, we lost him. Let me see what's up with him real quick. How'd the stream go? Shut the fuck up. Let me text him real quick. Because all we have left is we're just gonna talk about that Justice League Snyder thing, and then we're gonna.
I haven't seen that, so.
There we go.
Okay, my headset's dead. How is this? This is reverbing though, huh?
It's good. You're good. You're good. I just wanted to mention one last thing that happened in the bathroom that I'll always forget, and then we're gonna move on to we're gonna talk about the Justice League thing. Even I haven't finished it, and Wes hasn't finished it, but we can kind of just like gloss over some shit that he did right, you know, because it's already apparent the first fucking 10 minutes in that it's gonna be a good fucking film. But anyway, I remember I was thrown off or something. I mean, like we always were in the rite of passage bathroom, and I was laying down.
As creepy as possible, by the way, the rite of passage bathroom. Like I'm just like you guys in the bathroom. And
I explained it whenever you were out. It's the CBD enjoying place, the CBD spa.
They gotta understand we didn't have our own places at that point.
Right. This is what like 2014? There's somewhere around there. Yeah. But anyway, I just remember laying on my back and we were all just chilling, listening to music, and then I remember somebody was shutting the light off. Someone was shutting the light on and off, and I thought that I was in a 1930s, 1940s like interrogation room with the light swinging back and forth. It was like a Watchmen, like black and white.
Yes, I remember that distinctly. I remember that day.
I remember describing it to somebody. It was probably you.
That's when we couldn't get Tyler to eat his peanut butter sandwich.
I don't remember that.
That's an oldie but a goldie right there.
Okay.
That's where the owl originated, and I have the original picture.
Oh my God. Where do you keep pulling up?
No, dude, I wish.
Send that in the chat. Send that in the chat if you have it. After the pod.
I don't think you have that. I think
you want to bet? You want to bet? I'll send it to y'all after.
That.
I'll send it to y'all after.
All right.
It's him looking, and I remember exactly when we looked at that picture. Huh?
He's in a yellow shirt.
I just remember his neck was really poked out, and he looked like an owl.
His neck is all the way out. I can't get my neck that long if I wanted to.
I can't talk about long necks because I got a long neck.
Listen, man, I have memories of my childhood when I was super fat of like some black kid being like, "Where's your neck? Where's your neck?" over and over again, and I was just like, "Man, come on."
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I like the guy a lot, but he just wouldn't leave me alone about the neck thing. He's a funny guy. He was always making fun of my neck.
Yeah.
And what's fucked up is he was fat too. I felt some kinship from him, but he was just better at making fun of it than I was, I guess.
Damn, man. The no neck jokes. No, but what? But speaking of shitty, fuck, what is it called? I'm forgetting the podcast term. Transition.
Oh, segue.
Segue. Yeah. Speaking of shitty segues, the Zack Snyder film. What'd you like about it?
First of all, you delivered that segue perfectly. I just want to compliment you on that professionalism. Real quick.
10 out of 10.
No, but I really like it. I think actually like the history of like Marvel versus DC in a cinematic sense would be completely different.
Yeah.
If he had released his vision, because Steppenwolf is so similar to Thanos, and you got to remember the original Justice League came out in 2017,
right?
And Infinity War came out in 2018,
right?
And you remember that part where Darkseid is on Earth? Have you seen that part?
I didn't see the original Justice League.
No, in the new one, Darkseid like invades the Earth.
Yeah,
Darkseid. I always thought it was Darkseid.
I thought it was Darkseid too, but they started saying Darkseid. I think I think it's Darkseid, dude. Because in the original Justice League animation, they were Superman was fighting Darkseid on his planet, like duking it out, like fist fighting, and then they were saying Darkseid, not Darkseid.
But do you remember? Okay, specifically when Darkseid invades, we'll just call him that.
Yeah, Darkseid. Right.
He invades, and like Ares or Odin or one of the Greek gods puts an axe right here in his chest.
I noticed that too.
And combine that with how similar like Steppenwolf and Darkseid are to Thanos. I feel like if that original vision had come out in 2017, when people had been watching Infinity War in 2018, they would have been like, we've already seen this. This is kind of like rip off of Justice League. But he didn't get to release his vision, so we'll never know. And he's probably never going to expand on it because he got fucked.
Dark.
We got absolutely
kind of like what people compare when they compare like the DC universe to the DC cinematic universe to the Marvel cinematic universe. Like that's the first thing you think of is like the big teaming coming together and like the big movies, or the Justice League and the Avengers movies.
Right.
And the DC ones just don't compare right now.
You need to see it though, Wes, because I'm telling you,
I'm gonna watch it.
Nothing before this, but this sparks a fucking light on the DC shit.
Yes, it does. But I'm telling you, it's exactly like when Thor puts the axe.
It's 100%.
So similar. It's fucking wild.
Thank God it wasn't like a really. I felt like it was kind of like rushed a little bit, that little flashback. I feel like if it was a big fucking moment, then I would be like, okay, dude, Jesus Christ, you're doing the same exact shit.
Yeah. One thing though, I will say, it's a 4-hour movie. And it really doesn't feel like it. It's honestly paced a little too fast, if anything. Like
it's 6 parts.
Quickly. And okay, the original Justice League cut does Cyborg so dirty. Like he is not important whatsoever. And he's arguably like the main character of Justice League. Dude. Like he has so much screen time. And like
dude, he is so fucking strong.
Yeah, he's amazing. He was just a side character that was there for no reason. He
can hack into. Do you remember that scene where he's looking at that poor mother with the child?
Dude, yeah, he lives 2017, I guess, is when the movie's based. But imagine the modern era being able to talk to machinery of any sort. Like that's just a superpower. Like holy shit, everything's fucking computerized at this point.
Dude, eventually, do you think we're gonna see a clash between Marvel, like Avengers versus Justice League? I remember in the comics, there's a whole bunch of shit of them two clashing.
There's too much money in it, dude.
Because they're two separate entities, and they have to.
Marvel can't even get the full rights, or it took them. They had to go through an extreme legal battle to get the full rights to Spider-Man from Sony.
I remember that, man.
Like cinema, it's so hard to get that stuff done because there's so much money on the line. Everybody's always going to come for their piece.
Man,
I also just don't see it happening until the DC universe can be even like in the same, like in throwing distance of or striking distance of the Marvel one. Like at this point, it's just not comparable.
Not at all.
So there's no reason for Marvel to make a deal with him. I don't feel like.
No, I'm just saying in the future. Like once DC establishes a great foothold. Right. But I still think it's two big giants. And they're not going to agree.
And what I was saying is I don't know if they're going to ever reach that point.
True.
The Spider movie sounds like it might be a good step in the right direction, though.
Right.
I'm going to admit this right now.
And if people are looking in these old videos, I will stick to this point. Robert Pattinson does a great job. Ben Affleck is the best cinematic Batman. And I'm going in on this hill, and I'm
crazy.
So,
that's a crazy hill to die on.
I have an interesting opinion.
Big boy Batman. He's Frank Miller Batman. That's the one I like. That's the one I like, dude.
I guess I just have to get used to the Ben Affleck more, because this is only the first movie I've seen of him.
Really?
He's growing on me. I didn't see the Batman versus Superman. I haven't seen anything, because everybody's just like, oh, it's just such shit, just such shit.
It kind of is, honestly. Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
Casting that guy, I can't remember his name, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor is a brain dead decision. I don't know what.
Is it the same guy cast in Justice League?
Yeah. As Lex Luthor.
I looked at him not knowing that he was Lex Luthor, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was kind of a horrible choice.
I'm sorry, but Lex Luthor needs to be buff. That's just how it is.
Right.
Okay?
Why is he not buff?
You can't cast, a fat woman as Wonder Woman. You can't cast a little twig as Lex Luthor.
You can't cast a paraplegic as Flash.
He doesn't have the same presence as I feel like Lex Luthor should have. I feel like that's a huge part of it, is the presence is just different. So when he delivers lines that are like very in the spirit of Lex Luthor, they don't feel like it, because
he needs to feel like a kingpin.
The machismo isn't there. The machismo's not there, I guess. I don't know.
He's built like Chris in high school in terms of
105 on a wet day.
I don't want to take a shot at you, man, but that's the easiest comparison to make right now.
I'm good.
Have either of you seen The Lighthouse?
No.
Okay,
dude, I saw. Well, I saw it's in a 4:3 aspect ratio that pissed me off when I was trying to watch it.
Yeah, I think I remember somebody telling me that's why you wouldn't watch it. But anyway, he killed it.
The irony is that the Snyder Cut is in 4:3 aspect ratio, by the way.
Oh my god, this guy.
Why did my camera go off?
I don't know.
I did. To be honest,
maybe.
I didn't even notice until you said that.
But anyway, so.
About the 4:3 ratio.
No, I was talking about the Pattinson as the next Batman.
Right.
I think he might actually do a good job, depending on, I guess, how he interprets the character.
Right.
But because like before this, all I ever thought of him was like, he was in Twilight and that sucks, so he sucks.
Right.
But I watched The Lighthouse recently at the recommendation of Dak actually, and. Dude, he killed it. I have to say, he just fucking killed it. And he has restored my faith in him to potentially be a good Batman. I'm not saying it's a sure shot. I'm saying he has the capability.
Let's see it.
Yeah, before this, I didn't believe it.
Did you?
Yeah, dude, he's really good. I was very impressed.
He's in a Netflix movie. I think it's called Henry V, where he plays the antagonist, and he's a Frenchman, and he is.
But I've seen some of it.
He is divine in that movie. He is perfect. He just, they kind of do the French as a race dirty, I suppose, because every Frenchman is despisable in that movie. But he's a great villain in that film. Like, he acts every line with everything he has. He just got done dirty.
You are so right, dude. I'm my opinion of him is renewed. I fully believe he has the chops to just kill this role. And so therefore, I'm looking forward to see what he does with the Batman role.
He's gonna be great. But you could have the best actor. You could have Meryl Streep and Marlon Brando in your movie. You have a shitty director.
Directing. Yep.
Sure. I feel like you can still
space.
Right.
Right.
Shit just has to click for a good movie.
I'm not going to speak on the directors of the previous movies because I don't know, but and I don't know that much about directing and like cinematography and stuff. But what I will say is, I believe in Pattinson.
Yeah, we believe. We believe.
But the DCU is so, like, the cinematic universe is so fucked up for them at this point.
Yeah, dude, I wish it was good because it's like the mature Marvel universe, you know?
Yeah. And the Snyder Cut is so bloody too.
Yes, dude. Oh my, dude, some guy got ripped apart and Darkseid just like threw his body parts around. Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, this doesn't happen in Spider-Man, bro.
all the people under the sea and like all the blood is filling the water.
That's
like,
what I'm talking about. That scene right there.
Okay, I got you now. Yeah.
There's blood mixing in the water, and you're like, whoa, dude.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You need to. I'm a real sucker for violence in media. I'll admit that.
If it's done in a cinematic way, and it's not just like slapstick comedy type, or where it's just like thrown all like gore, but it created like its own scene, it being like all underwater, and Dark Side just like it was like its own like musical piece almost.
If there should be blood, you should see it. That's my whole thing. Like if somebody gets cut in half and they just like there's like a black space where the blood should be gushing out, I'm kind of pissed off.
Yeah, like that happens in real life, dude. Stop. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Blood, come on.
Yeah. Give me the blood where it makes sense. If somebody gets shot, they don't fall to the ground without a blood splatter, okay?
Right, there's a lot of blood when you get shot.
Cow, and they just slump over, okay? It's not what happened. Your whole arm gets blown off. All right? Velocity is important.
Okay.
This isn't the 1920s anymore, okay? Guns are more powerful. Things get pieces.
It's pretty clear that Marvel is catering to like almost a different audience than the DC universe does.
Right.
Yeah.
Marvel is very much the pandering, as wide-reaching audience. They're trying to get as many people as they can.
It's like rated E for everyone, and and like DC is like 13 and up.
Yeah, DC has always been a little bit edgier.
Right.
Like.
I mean,
I don't feel like they've done it justice in the cinematic universe.
Not at all, but in the comics, man, I mean, shit is amazing.
One of the directors is making their decisions with the DC like cinematic universe, they're fucking up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how
there's so much money in it. There's so much money in it if it's done right.
But the Marvel guys know what they're doing. Like, they have a board of directors, I'm sure, that's commanding the actual film director, just like DCU does. But they just make asinine decisions. Like, why were they ripping apart the Snyder Cut? And they were like, hey, all the freaking Cyborg content that's really good, let's just take that out. And we're gonna pay $10 million to have these actors come in, and we're gonna CGI over Henry Cavill's mustache so he has this weird upper lip. And we're gonna spend all this money just so we can put like 5 jokes in the movie. I swear to God. If now that you can see the Snyder Cut, go back and watch the Whedon cut where they do like the reshoots. Yeah, and I don't know why I did that. They are reshoots. It's not questionable.
Reshoots.
You know when reshoots happen when you go back to watch the Joss Whedon cut after watching the Snyder Cut, and they literally spent millions of dollars just to put in some of the worst jokes ever.
That's fucking stupid.
Bad. There's a joke about Bruce Wayne says some joke about like, I swear to God, this is a real line. It's like a bad anime dub. He's like,
dude,
I bet these guys think that the Doomsday Clock has a snooze button.
Oh, come on, dude.
In the Joss Whedon version, that's what he says. And that line is nowhere in the Snyder Cut, thank God. Like, it's one of the worst things I've ever heard.
I don't think that is anywhere in any form of comic book dialogue.
Yeah.
Batman is not that fucking lame, bro.
Comics can be pretty corny though.
They are pretty fucking corny. The really early ones, like the Superman, like early Batman ones.
Shooting people with a gun. Not one of those.
Right.
It's great though, man. Everyone has something to do in the climax, and it all just works really well. It doesn't feel like it's 4 hours long. It feels like it's 3 hours, but a well-paced 3 hours.
Right.
There's 20 minutes at the end that I really don't like, but I don't want to spoil it for you.
Right. I'm finishing that after we get off of this. I have like an hour and 10 left.
Well, you saw the trailer. You know did you see the trailer?
No, I haven't seen the trailer.
Dude,
trailers like fucking show the whole movie now.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I don't.
Snyder Cut. They actually did. Snyder put together his own trailers, and they're really good.
Oh, okay, good. That's very fucking rare.
I don't know that. I just made a completely unfounded claim. But how like artistic they are and how they don't give away the whole movie.
Yeah.
I feel like he at least looked at the cuts of the trailers they were going to release and chose what to approve. Like,
well, that's good. It seemed like at the beginning, because I just ripped it off of a fucking website. I got the torrent because I'm not paying HBO Max. But in the beginning of the video, it was actually Snyder that was talking. He's like, "Thank you all for watching. Y'all put this together and enjoy." Was that
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the actual.
I don't think I saw that actually.
Yeah, it's. I opened it up and it was just him, a blank background, and he's like, "Y'all put this together. Thank y'all so much for helping us hype this up enough to get this to work and enjoy."
Oh wow, no, I didn't see that. I just saw that it pops up and says this film is presented in 4:3 aspect ratio to preserve Snyder's original vision.
Right, and see, I didn't even notice that until like halfway through.
That's another thing that's really noticeable too.
What?
If you go back and watch the Whedon cut, I'm gonna get really specific about all this stuff, but there's a lot more like blank space over their heads in the Snyder cut.
Dude, now you're gonna make me fucking notice everything.
Okay, I'm about to go into aspect ratios.
Go for it. Go. Let's go. Let's go.
Go there. Okay, but 4:3, when you create widescreen from 4:3, you actually zoom in on it.
Right.
So 4:3, you actually can have more in the frame than you would in widescreen.
Right.
So if you go back and watch the Whedon cut, like there's a shot where Lois Lane and Superman are in a cornfield, and there's barely any space over their head. Like the camera cuts off like right here in the Whedon cut.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you watch the Zack Snyder cut, there's this much space over their head, and it's way farther back, even though it's on a smaller screen. There's interesting little choices like that he made.
See, I like when people do creative, random shit like that. Only if it works out.
It makes it feel more natural. It makes it feel like my favorite director of all time, Roman Polanski. How you like whenever you watch a movie by him, you feel like you're watching an authentic interaction between two human beings because of the way he films it. Like it's like you're in the room.
Like you feel like you're watching a film and not a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like if you have too many close-ups and too much editing to where it distracts from like the actual conversation and dialogue, people detach themselves from it because it's so clear it's a movie. If you just put the camera somewhere and watch, it's usually more effective. Right. I mean, have some for God's sake, obviously, but you know, modern movies are really guilty of this. Like Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know if you guys saw that movie.
No, I haven't.
I did watch it actually. Yeah.
Excessive cuts. Like they'll have a scene of dialogue and they'll have like 60 different cuts to a different camera angle in one scene of dialogue. It gets to a point where it's distracting.
Okay.
I don't remember I didn't pay attention enough to like the actual cinematography. I guess maybe I should start paying attention more to movies. Maybe I would enjoy them more. Maybe that's why I'm such a weeb. But
you gotta have your, Inspecto goggles and watch these things.
It's funny because I get into that type of stuff with like anime, but not really movies or TV shows generally. Like I'll listen to like other people talk about it, but for some reason I don't know.
Hey man, as Austin Powers would say, whatever floats your boat, baby. Whatever you like, whatever you.
I need to rewatch Austin Powers, man. That is those are legendary fucking films. Huh?
The first two are like near perfect comedies, man.
It's like, perfect.
Every 5 minutes, it's perfectly paced.
Dude, perfect like character comedy. Like you don't see those type of movies anymore, where it's like all original characters all in one comedy film.
You know what's great is Dr. Evil, his iconic voice.
Yeah.
That's based on Mike Myers' old boss from SNL, Lorne Michaels.
Like shit.
Yeah, he roasted Lorne Michaels. Go watch a Lorne Michaels interview. He sounds just like Dr. Evil.
No, $1 billion.
Whole time.
I'll always remember the sharks with the laser beams. That's a scene I will always remember.
Yes, dude. Because I was watching like Scooby-Doo as a kid, and then I saw that sharks with the freaking laser beam scene, and that was just a whole other level of for me. I wasn't ready.
Yeah, that broadened my comedy horizon.
Beautiful film, dude.
Yeah. But
it's a trilogy.
Let's end all this out with a Dak special that we heard in the intro, because we are an hour and 45, the longest Weebing with Wes episode. Isn't it the longest? An hour and 45? I don't think we've ever hit close to 2. But while he's doing an impersonation of Dak, let me put some Dak back. I was about to say let's put some background music instead of background.
Oh my god! You should have just gone for it.
Yeah, I should have just went with it and not just mentioned it like I just did. But anyway, thanks for the special guest, the OG lad, Joe Mama. Yeah, we're gonna take the bitch out of the big biceps. He's earned it for this episode.
You should do some ADR work there.
Still has tendonitis though. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit, and listen to this sample real quick.
It is my will that this planet and everyone on it be annihilated.
That's so fucking crazy.
Whenever I hear that, man, Goku reviving that pigeon on his hand in Collision Ridge, like Jesus Christ.
Dude, he made a Roshi beat that made me think that it made me envision Roshi just like walking around his island, just like bobbing his head, just like chilling. But anyway, that's the end of episode number 19 of the Weebing with Wes podcast with a special feature. Yes. You got a full episode this time instead of just like a 20-minute segment.
Yeah, we out here, baby.
We out here, and hopefully you'll come in for April 16th for an in-person Broke Knock Life episode. I think it'll be 44, 45, some shit like that. And
are we still during my episode, even though it's not St. Patty's Day anymore?
No,
are we gonna get hammered?
We're definitely getting hammered.
Okay, thank God.
Dude, it's gonna be a Costa Rica special.
You're going to start the episode, and I'm going to fall out of my chair.
10 shots, and then we start.
I was going to do a whole bit on cilantro. I'll have to save that for next time. You just reminded me. In Costa Rica, they put cilantro on every fucking thing they made.
Did you notice? We glossed over the Weeb Fit, but we're going to end the episode right after this. But I didn't even wear a Weeb shirt. I wore this.
Nice shot of the dick.
The microscopic. Yeah, baby. Oh, that looks like a.
I got that from Costa Rica on top of that mountain where we got the coffee.
Is that really? Oh my God!
I still have that shit, bro. It says
from the top of the mountain, baby.
It says Pura Vida. I think it's like all is well, or like peace be with you, or some shit like that, or like it's. Yeah. I think it's correlated to like laissez bon temps roulette, like down here, let the good times roll.
Yeah.
So I probably there's many different. I don't know. Fuck it.
I know that place was a tourist trap, and they were selling us overpriced stuff.
Yeah.
But that coffee we got there was bitching.
That made me get into coffee. I hated coffee before.
That Costa Rica coffee was bombing. Good tourist trap, guys. I liked it.
Shout out Costa Rica. Shout out Joe. Shout out Cyclops. Shout out Senor. Shout out Lizard King. Fuck the Lizard King.
Cyclops. Oh my God.
Girl from Colorado or wherever she was from.
Shout out Nebraska, baby. Woo! All right. Peace out.
So this is the mighty Super Saiyan that defeated my brother. How ridiculous. I am the supreme master of this universe. I am the great destroyer, the taker of life. It is my will that this planet and everyone on it be annihilated.
Ah.